So it was my first time backpacking. I'm 26, I'm in Prague. It's my first time being in a country where people didn't speak English. I don't know the currency and I don't have a map or a book or any agenda. I've landed in Prague to experience traveling, and I realized within a couple days I was really over my head and confused and lost and with no direction. So I was down in one of the squares downtown, just kind of being in the space, trying to figure out my next move of what I should do, if I should even continue with my trip. And I went and found a cafe and just sat there quietly drinking a coffee, like listening, willing for a sign of direction, and I heard this young girl speaking English and my heart leapt with excitement, and I just went over and I was like, "Hi, you speak English?" Because seriously, for the last 48 hours I thought no one in Prague spoke English. I was that naive. She's like, "Yeah, I'm studying here. I'm from Canada." I'm like, "I'm from Canada too. What part?" And she's like, "I'm from Vancouver." And I was like, "I'm from Vancouver too." And she's like, "What's your story? What are you doing?" And I was like, "Man, I'm here and I have this plan. You know, I'm gonna go down to Budapest in a few days and over to Austria, and I've got this trip planned, but I don't know what to do when I get to these cities." And she's like, "Why don't you come back with me? I live with a group of people. We're having a big Thanksgiving feast tonight. We're cooking food and talking, and we've traveled all over the place. We've lived out here studying for the last half of a year. So join us. We'll give you the lowdown on what we like, and then you can go from there." And I was so grateful because now I had people to talk to. I could ask about my trip, what did they enjoy in Budapest, what did they enjoy in Prague, and kind of like navigate. I also found out through them about Lonely Planet Travel Guide, which I hadn't even heard of before. Like, I was the worst backpacker ever and I really needed assistance, and thankfully to beautiful Sarah, wherever you are, maybe back in Vancouver, she helped ease this transition from not knowing how to travel into talking to people and exploring new places.